Okay, folks, so I'm going to take you through a complete tutorial on setting up a Belive broadcast, and then Theone will be joining me, and we will be then going through setting up a chatbot, and then also setting up a broadcast in the chatbot and a keyword for Facebook comments as a growth tool. So here we are. We've got, I'm going to go to belive.tv, and if you are not, haven't got your trial run, just type in, just go to belive.tv on Facebook, and then all you need to do there is actually just type in Belive TV, click on the sign up button, and you'll be taken to a 14-day free trial. If you are a code breaker, you will be able to extend that trial, but you have to see me to get it approved. So I can extend that trial to 30 days for you, plus the 14 days free. So that's exciting stuff, folks. All right, so we go to the Belive TV platform. We're here. You can either click here and create a new broadcast, or you can click on the little hamburger thing here. Gives you the menu down the side. I usually like to go to my broadcasts, and you can see that I have, excuse me, I have broadcasts that have been scheduled previously. I don't think I've got any to run. It's been a busy week, I tell you what. So we go to create a broadcast. Now today we are, because I'm a full member and I've got a full subscription to Belive TV, I always use talk show mode. Now you can use solo or interview, but I'd suggest whether you're going solo or whether you're doing an interview, always use talk show mode. And this is why. The reason for that is, and I'll show you when we get it scheduled. Inside the dashboard, you'll see that you can go live on your timeline, on a page you manage, on a group you manage, on an event, or test only, do not broadcast. If it's your first time, I'm going to suggest that you do create a group with yourself and one other person, or a couple if you want to have a little engagement pod happening, but just one other person to start with, and then you can go live in that group. Now, the reason that you can do that is that if you are going live, testing only, do not post, when you finish the broadcast, you can't go back and review it. You can't go and see what worked, what didn't, what you can improve on. So I would suggest that you do it in a group, and then you can go back and do some reviews. So today we're going to go live. We are going to go live. That's my slang. We're going to go live on a page I manage. And now when I click that, it will ask me to select one of my pages. Now this is the pages loading, so don't panic. It will take some time. This is Belive TV connecting into Facebook API, and I'm not quite sure, artificial something intelligent. I don't know what the API is, but the API essentially lets the third-party app, which is Belive TV, live stream through Facebook, just like you do if you do a native to Facebook Live. So I'm going to click out of that, and then it's going to pop up the pages that I'm admin of. The one I'm looking for is mytimetv.live. Unless you are actually working in social media and actively managing other pages, you will only have the pages that you manage and are admin on. So now I am going to put in the description. Let's do this. I've got a thing across there, wherever, my second screen, and I have got some stuff that I'm copying and pasting. And this is meet Linda. So what I'm doing is meet Linda Elmsley, Susan Whelan, and Christopher Peacock. And I'll put their pages in afterwards. I won't do that now. The Money Honeys, Susan, Linda, and Christopher, for a high vibe hour that's sure to expand your money mindset and get you rethinking your income horizons. Tune in for your invitation to join the next round of our value-packed prosperity game. Okay, so this is interesting. Here we want to schedule a live broadcast. Now, I'm actually producing the show for these people. If you want to produce your own show, you just put your own description in and make it, if you're a code breaker, we are doing copywriting. We need to do that and get really finely honed on good copywriting, good copy for all of the stuff that we do. But if you are producing for someone else, this is what I'm doing for this show. So it's actually not my show. I am producing it for the Money Honeys, and I'm doing it on mytimetv.live, which is an open TV channel. It is going to be broadcast today on the 28th of June at 6 p.m. So I'll leave that there. So create a scheduled broadcast. If you want to go live straight away, all you do is you just go, Theone, hi, I'm just doing a bit of a tutorial on creating a broadcast, and then we'll jump over to your screen and then I'll walk you through doing the chatbot. So this won't take a moment, all right?
So the first part of what you said. Now, I haven't created the broadcast yet because my audio wasn't on. I was still coming in. No, it's not you. I can hear you.
That was clever. You can't hear me.
No. I could hear you, but I couldn't hear the first part of what you said because I wasn't actually in.
No, I know. That's so I thought I would just do this as a tutorial. I'm recording it. And no,
I haven't created the Belive broadcast yet. I'm doing it now.
All right. Well, you go and do that, and then I'll jump over and we'll record you doing the chatbot stuff. I did warn you.
Okay, so you're
going to jump in. So I'm doing a broadcast for tonight. I'm doing the Money Honeys with Linda and Susan. I'm doing them. I'm producing and directing for them, and they're just going to show up and do the content. So what I'll get you to do is create the broadcast while I do this. You can jump out again and then jump in, or you can stay there, whatever, it doesn't matter.
I'll jump out then so I'm not in your way. And then I'll send you a PM on Facebook once I've created the two broadcasts, three broadcasts.
Just click the Zoom link again.
Yeah.
And jump
okay.
in. All right?
Okay, so that won't affect you if I jump in and out?
We can edit that out. We're not live. It doesn't matter. Or we might not.
Well, I can mute myself and just stay here and come back to you and say hi, can't I?
You can do that too.
I'll just mute myself so you can't hear me.
Okay. All right. So if you don't want to create a scheduled broadcast, if you want to go live straight away, you can add your branding and just create your broadcast. I'm going to show you about the branding in just a moment. So creating a scheduled broadcast, click on that. You can choose the day, the month. You can only broadcast up to a week ahead of time. So if you wanted to broadcast, say, and on the 15th of July, you wouldn't be able to. So you can broadcast up to a week in advance. And once you've set your broadcast, then it appears on your Facebook page or your timeline or wherever else it is that you have your broadcast, where you've had your broadcast scheduled to appear. So like back up here where it says on a page you manage, it could be in a group or somewhere else as well on Facebook. So we are going for tonight at 6 p.m. So no, that's actually 6 a.m. We don't want 6 a.m. We want 1,800 hours. There we go. 1,800 hours. Now, adding an image to your broadcast post, this is really useful to do this, especially if you are doing, like My Time TV has got a range of different presenters on, and it will distinguish one from the other. So with our spiritual and wellness online expo week this week from the 27th of June to the 4th of July, what we are doing is we have all these lovely people who are either presenting or a guest on a show or interviewing. So they're presenting their own shows, they're interviewing, or they are a guest on someone's show who is interviewing. So what we've got here is the Money Honeys, and that's actually not going to show up all of that image in the scheduled broadcast, but what it will do, you can see the prosperity game. It's not ideal. If you are skilled in Canva, you can go and make yourself one of these, just a smaller one that would fit in there. So if I wanted to put, I'll show you, if I wanted to put, say, this one in, because that's centered and it's a rectangle post, you can see that looks pretty cool. And that's going to get someone's attention as it's coming through the newsfeed. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's coming through the newsfeed. But for now, we're going to use this one, because that's the one that we have for Linda and the Money Honeys. Okay, so I am asking to get my broadcast details via Messenger. Otherwise, my email gets clogged up very, very fast. Adding your branding. Now, what you can do here, when you are doing your Belive, as you go along, the way that you can add your branding is you can see, I've got several different ones. There's Rotary here, there's one here for Sotosh, which is the only in my business, so totally should. We've got one here for Find the Best One, Breaking the Facebook Code, which is my business, which was actually social media with a dare, and then My Time TV, which is the open TV channel for code breakers. So we will want to use that as a logo because it's on My Time TV, and you can upload it purely by getting your PNG or your vector file. It's probably better if you, this one is solid, but if you wanted to use that, not that one, that one, you can see there it says Rotary, but it doesn't actually have the background behind it, so it doesn't look like a sticky note. That one does a little bit, but it's okay for now. So if you want to actually upload your own file, just click on that plus, and then you can pick any one that you want. If you go into Canva, you can create the transparent graphics with the vector graphic with the transparent backgrounds. So you will be able to then have your own logo. You can actually design frames as well. You can do that in Canva as well. So you can see here, this frame here, you can't see it very well, but it was Autism Acceptance Month in April. And we did some stuff for autism and we used their frames as well. We don't want that. So one I love using for this is this one is the love heart. So we have a lot of fun with that one. I'm not going to put a frame up for this one. I'm just going to leave it blank. So we'll just cancel, and actually no, I'm going to have a frame now, but I'll show you how to turn it on and off. All right, so let's do My Time TV Live, TV for you by TV for me. Okay, so let's do that one, and I'll show you how to turn the frame on and off once it's there. So then we just hit broadcast, and we just make sure the date is right and the time is right. We've got today at 6 o'clock. We've got the image, we've got the branding. We'll hit create broadcast. Da, da, da. And voila. So this is what the back of shop looks like. Now, when you can hit finish on this, but when you go back in, if you scheduled a broadcast, what you can do then is when it comes up again, it will actually get that same light box will pop up, and you can click finish again. Up here with this little green thing is here, you can turn that on or off. So now we've got the option to have the frame on or off. I'm going to leave it off because I didn't want that one on there. It sort of went on by mistake. I have some water. And now you can see that I'm able to start my scheduled broadcast in 6 hours and 26 minutes. So then I want to, all you need to do once you have got your broadcast scheduled, if you have guests coming on, you click on copy link here, copy to clipboard, and you go to your messenger, and we go, so Linda Dongsley, and I'll go say, hi Linda, here's the guest link for tonight. Please, whoops, hang on, that wasn't supposed to happen. So please pass along to Susan and Chris. Okay, so that's the guest link. This one here, down here. When you get the, let's go to My Time TV and I'll show you what it looks like. Leave that page, that's cool. My Time TV. Here's me always suggesting that we have a video cover picture, and I'm rolling on so fast with this. We've still got the same old boring picture that's been up there for last year. So I will be doing covers, and I think I'll be taking snippets of all the beautiful broadcasts that are happening this week to put together a compilation for covers. So now you can see that's Fiona and I. We were live earlier today. Fiona's here. And she is now setting up a broadcast that's going live at 2:30. It's 2:30 or 3, Fiona? 3 o'clock this afternoon on My Time TV. So here we've got meet Linda, Susan and Christopher. You can see that that little picture has come up. You'll see also that there are other events that have been scheduled. There's ones that have gone live already. But there are others that have scheduled. You can see here, Be Your True Self, that's been put up there. There's one here with the lovely Eliza has been put up there as well, so you can see who they are. And as we go through and schedule these broadcasts for this week, they will be having their own unique little broadcast image so that we can see who they are when we scroll through the news feed. So that's what it looks like from this end. And I would then go in to edit post. So, well, before we do that, what you can do from there is you can share. So you can click on share. And this is sharing as my page, or you can share as to your timeline, to a friend's timeline. So you can do it if you're interviewing someone, send it to them. So I can send it to Linda Elmsley and say, here the broadcast link for tonight. Looking forward to it. There we go. And then I can go, and I am watching the new wave TV on My Time TV.live, just for another little plug. The new wave TV on My Time TV.live. There we go. Okay, so I can post that on Linda's timeline, and I can say, please share with Susan and Christopher, not that Christopher Peacock. I think you need to be friends with them to be able to tag them easily, but there we go. Please share with Susan and Christopher. Now, the other thing we're doing is sending out a broadcast via ManyChat and our chat bot that's linked to the My Time TV page, and we will be doing that with. And Linda's going, you're a star. You're welcome. It's easy to be a star when you're doing something you love, isn't it? Awesome stuff. All right, so now I've just tagged Linda, but then you can go, you can like it as your page. This is if you're doing it on your own. You can like it as yourself. I can love it as myself, and then I can share to my timeline. And I can say a few words. I'll do that afterwards, but what I want you to get in the habit of doing is once you've scheduled your broadcast, don't just leave it there. Share and ask your friends to share as well, because this is where the magic happens, folks. Otherwise, you're just operating in a little vacuum in your own echo chamber. We want to make your echo chamber big. like globally big, and we can do this but simply by sharing our stuff and asking other people to share. And you can do that by developing relationships with them. It's really good to actually have a good relationship with people first, share their stuff, brand champion them, and then they'll start brand championing your stuff just as a par for the course, because they get to know you, they think what you do is amazing, and they tell their friends, hey, you got to check this guy out, or this guy out, what they're doing is amazing. So that's what we're all about, is brand championing each other. So then when you can also get that link from my broadcast. So what you can do, you can see that he's now here in my broadcast. You can copy that link. Whoops, not like that. You can copy that link like this. Copy, and you can paste it, and it will take you directly to you can take it directly to the broadcast, which is awesome. So once you've done that, you can put this in your emails, you can put it in your chatbot, you can put it in your where else? I don't think it goes from LinkedIn. I did a test run the other day from LinkedIn, and it doesn't actually direct you back to Facebook. It's a bit cheeky. But you can actually put this in you can put it on your website if you want. So I think they actually have plugins. I'm not a website genius. In fact, I'm a noob with websites. That's why I've got the lovely Steph Rigby to help me. For your website, I think you can get a plugin that actually live streams your broadcast direct as well to your website. So that's another thing that you can do. But you can certainly put it in your chatbot as a link, and you can certainly put it into your email autoresponder send out to your email list. And then they can click on it when you go live. So Theoni's just gone. No, she's back. And let's just finish this off. Now, cross-posting. If you are cross-posting, now what is cross-posting, I hear you say? Firstly, you need to go to your settings. When you're in your settings, you go down here to cross-posting, click on that, and you can see that you've got pages that you can cross-post with, and we've got lots of pages that we're cross-posting with at the moment. So Fiona sent me a message, and she's saying, can I have the My Time TV logo for the live broadcast? Only have Sotosh. Okay, now let me get that to you. This is what you call collaboration at its best. I'll just stop the recording and then I'll upload it for you. Hang on a tick. Okay, we got that sorted out wonderfully. The magic of television. Here we are back again, and then a second later. All right, so once you've scheduled your broadcast, or scheduled if your name's Theoni, I find most of my friends in the US say scheduled, so we're all mates. But that's all right. I'll swing both ways. So you click on the three little dots up here. No, that's right. We were going back to the settings. Cross-posting. Now, if you find people that you want to have an engagement pod with, that you have some sort of affinity with, that you can cross-post onto each other's pages, or even people that can cross-post to yours that you don't necessarily have to cross-post to theirs, you can do this quite easily. Now, the exciting thing about this is that all you need to do, let's see if I want to add, I haven't added this, but I'll show you, social media with a dare. I'm going to add social media with a dare, and I'm going to say, this is my other page, I'm going to require social media with a dare's cross-posted live videos to be approved by one of my admins or editors before being cross-posted to my page. So you can either allow them to cross-post live videos to your page without further approval, but I'm going to say I want further approval. Now, I would do this for people that I'm starting a relationship with, because I think it's critically important to trust somebody. If you're going to say, hey, you have carte blanche on my page to cross-post your videos, you're going to want to know that the video and the content that they're posting onto your page is cognizant with what you are intending to achieve on your page. So this is one of the reasons why I don't post anything from social media with a dare. In fact, I will take that off in a moment. But you will see that social media with a dare is business to business, and My Time TV is business to consumer. So anyone who has any information about anything that will help the community is welcome to cross-post here. So we've got people like Paula doing oracle readings every week, Linda doing meditations and lounge room chats. Wednesday we heard about adrenal glands and adrenal fatigue. I learned a whole heap of new stuff about that. We've got Theone and myself showcasing charities and not-for-profits on Thursday mornings. We've got so far, who else have we got? Oh my God, there's other shows, but they're all about helping in the community. We've had people who are permaculturists doing gardening, teaching us how to eat weeds. I've had a vegan cook, people who make their own skincare that can help you. So this is what My Time TV is all about. I'm sorry I'm off on a tangent, but I'm very, very passionate about this, and I would love to see as many people involved to get this flying. It is a free if you're a code breaker. So there's another little plug. Look, I'm slipping into sales mode without even realizing it. Oh my Lord. Taking a dare out now, social media with a dare, because she doesn't belong there. But you can see how easy it is to cross-post. So on your page, you can enter someone else's page to cross-post, and then on their page, they can enter yours. Then you just approve each other for either cross-posting automatically or manually approving. Then what happens is once you get the videos, the cross-posting approved, you'll see here, there are 19 videos available that I can cross-post. So let's see the videos. Okay, now Joy, hers is already automatically cross-posted to my page, so I think, but I'll have to check. The Video Show Network, these are already cross-posted, so I'm guessing that these, because this is a very new feature, folks, this is these are already cross-posted onto my page, but this is obviously where they get stored. So if they're cross-posting and you are manually approving them, this is where, pardon me, this is where you'll find them. Otherwise, to get them to cross-post automatically onto your page, guess what? It's not automatic. What you need to do is go back to your scheduled broadcast, and oh, look at that. There's one for by the magic of television. Here's one Theone just prepared. So it is, are you doing the cross-posting on this, Theone, now? She's doing it now. Okay, well, I'll leave that one. I'll show you on the one that I am working on. This is the one that I'm doing. So the next things that need to happen when you are cross-posting, you need to edit your post. So click on the three dots, edit your post. Now, the first thing I do is go to settings. And this is where you'll find live video, cross-posting or gaming. Click on cross-posting, and you can see there's a whole heap. All of those pages that had in cross-posting are now available here for me to cross-post this video onto their pages. Now, I haven't got specific approval from Barbara or Paula, and it's not appropriate that I cross-post onto their pages. However, it is not appropriate that I cross-post onto Find the Best One, because Find the Best One South Australian only. So I would cross-post this onto the Live Video Hub, because we have prior agreement that we can do that automatically. I would cross-post it onto Personal Development, Hypnotherapy with a Dare, because that is something, this information's around mindset, the law of attraction, and it's totally cognizant with what I have on that page. I wouldn't post it on Tea Tree Gully Rotary, because really for the Rotary group, for this club, I like to keep things on that page. I do cross-post occasionally, but only things that are relevant and local. So the Video Show Network, we've got approval to cross-post onto David's page, and thumbs up for the Women in Business Adelaide, Theone. Cool. Prosperity Game goes on there as well. So you can see that you can be a bit discerning about where you cross-post and who you cross-post with. Once you've done that, you can click Done. And that will automatically, and I'll show you what that means in a moment. Actually, we'll do that. No, we'll do it in a moment. Now we go back to posts. You can see when I scheduled the Belive TV post that came up in the My Time TV newsfeed, it didn't tag anybody. What I want to do is tag. So here you can tag. So now we can start tagging. And just remember, when you do tag, you might have to do some backspacing, otherwise it looks messy. Susan Whelan. Susan Whelan. Anch. I don't know what that word is, but let's make it and. Christopher Peacock. And Christopher Peacock. So there we go. Now, I know Susan is, Linda is from Lovelali. So I'm going to actually put the name of her page in there as well, because I want to give the pages some exposure. I don't know Susan's page. Let me see if I can find it. Susan Whelan. Feel Alive Inside. So Feel Alive Inside NZ. Let's go from, so we'll give them all a plug from, hang on, my fingers are dyslexic today, from Feel Alive Inside NZ. There we go. I don't know what happened to Susan. Oh, there we are. Let's do that one again. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to speak properly tonight when I'm doing this live. Susan Whelan. And Christopher Peacock from, what's the only saying? Created Annie's Need to Do Paula's and Tracy. All right, well, you go on and do that. And when you're doing it, and then you can just jump off and jump into ManyChat when we go through the chatbot, connecting up the keywords. Yep. Have you got a keyword for Annie? Has she got back to you? So, okay, beautiful. All right. So, back to here, Christopher Peacock. Let's see what he's all about. So, Christopher Peacock, where we are. Let's see if he's got his page connected. And he doesn't. Well, there we go. Christopher. Okay, so we can't give him a page. I once went job hunting, hired myself, never looked back. Yes, I know what that's like. I'm the best boss I've ever had. Now, join the money haze. Now, what I want to do is I want to tag their game. So join here, because I've participated. This is the group, the Prosperity Game, 30 Days to Manifest Mindset and Money and Mindset. And I'm going to say, comment money to join the game. I'm not going to actually make that explicit, because I want people to connect into the chat bot. So I'm actually going to, let's cut that, and we'll put this up here. Comment money to join the game. Comment money to join the game. And then we'll show you what happens to that. So money game. And now the other thing we need to do is we need to go back to, there's a lot of moving parts to this, and it can do your head in. But just bear with it, because you will actually get there if you just, this is why I'm doing this. I can see Fiona's lips moving. All right. Okay, so now we click on the timestamp. We click here on the timestamp, which opens up this in a new window. We copy and we paste, copy this link to the broadcast, and then we come back over here. And the other thing we need to do is to say, to comment and be part of this amazing project, please click this link. So what we've done is we have copied the link to the broadcast here, and we put the link to the broadcast within the post of the broadcast itself, because when you share this, it's actually going to need to be you need to get people back to the source, back to the place where the broadcast originated from. Otherwise, if the chatbot won't fire and their comments won't be seen. So there we go. And I'm actually going to say again, copy, another call to action, comment money to join the game. Tune in for your invitation to join the next round of that Value Pack Prosperity game, where we practice prosperity with a purpose. Beautiful, beautiful. Now the title, we're going to call it the Prosperity Game. If you don't have a title, I don't think they're going to let us do a money tag. Saving money? Making money? No. Let's do personal finance. And let's do, we can have 3 tags, so we can do, I like New Age spirituality, because this is a little bit New Agey. And then we save. Okay, so now that's saved. So we'll come back here, we'll click on refresh. And you can see that this is all here. So now we can share. Now let me just see. I don't think it's actually going to come up in Linda's timeline if I have changed. Yes, it probably may. No, it won't. It won't. I'll just give that some love. Okay, so she probably hasn't approved the post to come up yet. Let's see if it's on my timeline. Oh, all right, cool. Now to share this. So people know about it. We'll get you to share. Now I've lost it. I'm in my timeline. Hang on. If I get confused, oh my God. I need some more memory juice. Cheers. And then I need to wash it down with water. Whoops. Okay, can't hold my memory juice. All right, so let's do this. I usually copy that, and then I'll share to my timeline, and I will go like that, and then maybe I will do watching. Where did I put that there? Scheduled broadcast from amazing. Yeah. Live television, TV genre. There we go. From our amazing show presenters. Da, da, da. So that just adds a little bit. So that can go onto my, and again, that didn't tag. I wonder why that didn't tag. Yes, it's not with Linda. Linda. So I know it's a little bit of work, but it absolutely is worth tagging, because it's going the extra mile, if that makes sense. Still alive inside. And Susan, try and feel alive inside. I'm going to have to go back and maybe change that if it didn't make sense. Okay, where are we going? That's not right. Just is to peacock. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. And so there we go. Oh, this one I wanted to tag as well. The prosperity game. So this is a group I'm tagging here, and now I post it onto my timeline, just like that. Now, Theone, are you ready for me to stop sharing and you jump in? I've stopped sharing. I have no. You've got your mic mute. Mute your mute mic. Okay.
Sorry, I was doing stuff over there. So what Annie's giving, so she wants one person to put their hand up and jump on live online.
Yep.
But then one lucky winner, one person watching live, she will offer a 15-minute soul discovery session.
All right.
So we can't really use a chatbot for that, can we? Because that's not something everyone's getting access to. It's just one person.
What we can do is to say to visit her page and find out more information, and we'll put the link.
Comment soul.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing I forgot on mine, I'll need to add in as well, but that's okay. I'll do the chatbot after. So what we can do is to share the page, share your screen rather. And is you in now. Go to manychat.com.
When am I doing Tracy's? That's next week, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so you need to reconnect your page. I'm supposed to be down at Salisbury for a farewell in about 20 minutes, so I'll have to.
Okay.
I'll have to.
So I need to change this to My Time TV.
Correct. All right. This is a pro version. And we just, as you can see, we've just started building the audience. We've just had a leaf there. You can hover over that and see how many we've had subscribe in the last couple of...
22.
Yeah. So that was as a result of the expo. Don't do that. People will see who they are, and it's that's sort of like confidential information. But anyway, that's okay.
Oh, shall we start again?
No, that's all right. I'll edit it out.
Sorry.
No, you didn't know that. Just do what I say and don't click anywhere else. She's got that look. I love that look. That's it. Oh, that's so cute. I've seen Christos do that. I wonder where he gets that from. So,
anyway, let's do this because you've got to be somewhere.
Go to Growth Tools, and we want to do a new growth tool. Now you need a pro version if you're going to do more than growth tool. 4 growth tools up the top right hand corner. Click on your growth tool. It's that blue.
Yeah, I was hiding behind our video.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you need to, if you've used more than 4 growth tools or more than 10 tags, you need to get the pro version, which is like $10 a month. So you could put up there the widget name where the cursor's hovering is. You could just call it Soul, so we know what it is, or Annie D Soul. Or put Soul with Annie D. Yeah, Annie D Soul, because then we'll know.
People have to type, or is this just what we're calling the widget?
This is just what we're calling the widget. Otherwise, we'll have widget 1, widget 2, widget 3, and we'll go, what the bloody hell was that? Yeah, okay. So now just scroll down. There's different widget types. We're not going to go into those today. So just scroll down to the Facebook comments and click on that. Okay.
It's thinking.
Okay, now what we want to do here is we want to select the post, because this is what connects the Facebook to your ManyChat, all right? So this one is the one that you want to select. Fancy that.
How did it know?
Oh, it's bloody brilliant. If you just scroll down, you'll see that there's more posts below it.
Oh, so that's just the last one that I did, probably.
Yeah. It's smart, but it ain't that smart. So there's the one I did. So you just select the one that you are working on. Yep. This is where we could get in trouble. Now you must confirm that the selected post is explicit, that this page is going to contact users who comment via Messenger. So what I do is, if you've got in there saying, please comment Sol to have a link sent directly to your inbox. I don't know if you've got that there. Did you have that? Comment Sol for your chance to win. Share this broadcast with your friends. So what you could do there is say, comment Sol for the link to Annie's page for you to go to your inbox.
So I just have to click change. If I click change post here, will it edit that post, or do I have to go to Facebook?
No, you have to go back and edit in Facebook. But if we haven't got something that we can actually give, it's more, I don't know whether to do that. Let's just have a look. So you said,
but
we'll still get people to register, and what you can do is you can actually say, we're going to draw the winner in 3 days or Sunday afternoon, and then you can go back and the ones excuse me, and draw the winner will be drawn. So you can actually come on for another 10 or 15 minute slot with Annie. You could say next week, or you can give a date and change it. So you can put Sunday at whatever, at 3. And then you could come back and then you could go, all right, so you could actually see the people who have commented Sol in the...
So say you will receive.
Yep. You receive a note. No, you can say you receive a note saying that you've registered. You receive confirmation saying you've registered. Yep. That's good. That's good. Okay. Now the winner will be drawn live. Now you can actually change that, and what you can do is, because we're going to set it up with a message to go to everyone who's comments Sol, we'll be able to give them more information then. All right?
Yep. Yep.
So confirm that.
So do I need to refresh this now because that's been changed?
Don't worry about that. That's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Just confirm that the selected post is that you can save it. Save it up on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did I need to type the keyword?
Yes. Some people leave them, but I like to put them because it seems to work better, and I'm not quite sure whether they changed something in the chatbot. But if you
just type Sol here.
Sol, comma, and then Sol in capitals, and then SOLE, because some people might spell it wrong. If you need a comma between each one, so put a comma between Sol and shoe sole.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now click.
And then next, or just save?
Save it, and then click active. So you're activating the widget. Okay. And now go to next.
Is it doing anything?
Okay. Scroll up. Yep. Okay. So we're here. What we want to do is have a double opt-in. So we just go, hey, first name, whatever, and then just go, just delete, can I help you with something? But what I usually put here is, just do a return or enter. Facebook, thank you for registering. No, just put thank you for registering. Oh, no, let's do something else. Let's do congratulations! Exclamation mark! You are now registered to win a 1-hour soul healing with Annie D. A 15-minute?
It's a 15-minute discovery call.
Oh, really? So, yeah, nah, that's not doing it for me. I'm actually thinking that you either do the hour or just to get people to register for that, because winning a discovery call is not really, like, that's what people give away anyway. Because
I think she usually charges for, or she's not called it, I think I've thrown the word discovery in there, but so it's a 15-minute soul reading.
All right, well, let's call it that. That's better.
Which is what she usually charges. She usually charges for those, but she gave some away as an end of financial year sale last week.
All right, cool. No, that's all right. That's because the discovery call in my context is a free thing. So a 15-minute soul reading.
That was a matter of wording.
Yeah, absolutely. So you are now registered. Now, what we want to do now is we want them to double opt in. So we can go, Facebook wants to know you are a real person. I like this wording.
Oh, so I'm doing this.
Yep. Facebook wants to know you are a real person. So please type in soul in the comments again. How are you doing? How are you? Again. All right. And then they type in. Now you can get fancy pants with this. If you wanted to click on the little smiley emoji down there, you can put all sorts of fun things in there, but you can come back and do this. I would put maybe a love heart behind soul reading with Annie D or something like that, just to make it a little bit nicer. You can see you're limited with characters there as well. So I'll give them a few hearts. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so that's that. Now the opt-in actions. Now you want to save that. Sorry, go back. Auto response. And save it at the top. Yep. Now your opt-in actions. Now this is what you want people to do. This is what will happen when people register the second time. So you send it to everyone who replies, the middle one. Okay. Now you go edit, where it says Annie D soul opt-in message. Oh, hang on, just cancel that and save it. Now edit. And now what we want to do is we want to say, we'll leave if you ever want to subscribe, just type stop. But what we want to do is go something like, congratulations, you made it through to the final step. We'll be drawing the winner live on Sunday at 3 p.m.
Have I written that correctly? Are there capitals I've missed?
Yep, no, that's my time, T from time. It doesn't. On Sunday at 3 p.m. We'll be drawing the winner live on Sunday at 3 p.m. We will send you a link to let you know. We'll send you a link so you can join the broadcast. So you can join the broadcast. All the best. I hope you win. Or good luck, I hope you win, or something like that. Okay.
We're not about luck.
Hey? No,
we're not about luck.
And then you can put underneath, I usually put cheers, but from then you might want to put blessings or something. And then hashtag MCTV. No, above the PS. The tweet, yeah. And then hashtag capital M, capital T, T, capital T, capital V, My Time TV, 2 T's.
Oh.
That was my bad. I ran off at the mouth then. MTTV bot in little letters, that's how we do it. And now here comes the sexy part. I want you to copy, okay.
That's just my own purposes.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so now that's cool. What we want to do is we won't need to add a button, but yeah, we will. What do we want these people to do?
Visit Annie's page.
Good idea. Let's get them to visit Annie's page.
So add button.
So what we'll do there is under I hope you win, and then you can put under I hope you win. Pop over and visit Annie on her page. And what's the name of the page? Annie D Soul Healing, or
Annie D. Here we go. Annie D, the Soul Consultant.
Click that link because you'll want to get that. All right. So Annie D, the Soul Consultant. Just type in the comma Annie D, the Soul Consultant. Don't put the link to the page there. Okay, and then down where it says add button, click that and click on new button. Okay, now at the top where it says button title, we're really pushed for characters here, so you're not going to get in Annie D, the Soul Consultants. There you go, but you can go visit Annie's page, and you've got room there now to put a space and a little emoji if you wanted to. Give them a sparkly heart. Yeah, because that's what Annie reminds me of, sparkly hearts. Okay, so open website. Click on open website and then paste the URL to Annie's page there. Now what we want to do now is go down to where it says action, add tag, and then it will enter the tag. So let's put in Annie Soul Consultant.
The name of the page?
Yeah. Okay, so add the new tag.
Is that done?
No, add the new tag. See what it says plus, add new tag. Just click on that underneath where you've written Annie D Soul Consultant.
Oh.
Yep. Now, create that tag. Just done, sorry. That was my bag. Click done. All right, now what I want you to look at now, just go, there's something else missing. There's something missing. Something's missing. Okay, go back to up the top where it says growth tool. All right, go to Flow Builder. Click on the top right hand corner where it's under publish where it says Flow Builder.
Oh, let me leave my video. Yep.
All right, so you can see the flow that we've set up here starts at the beginning message. No, it doesn't. Okay, what we want to do is before they get to that, that's not the starting step. I want to figure out, can you just go where it says growth tools, NED Soul, can you just click on that? Up the top where we put, yeah.
This one?
Yep. Just click on that one. It should take us back to that step where, now look at auto response. Just click on the auto response. So we can't tag that. I'm just wondering, because we're only going to get tags. We will get people who have registered, and we're just going to have to keep an eye out for them. I'm just wondering how that's going to work. All right, so let's just go with this. Let's go with opt-in actions. Click on opt-in actions. And why has that got, thank you for subscribing. Click on edit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see. Add tag. All right, so now let's publish it and see how that works.
That's missing the first step though, isn't it?
No, that's okay. That's okay. This is, now I'm going to go to, I can't minimize Zoom, okay, but I can do this. So let's press that and
If I go to the video.
Let's go. I'm at the video now, so I'm going to, if you comment as your page or My Time TV, it won't fire the bot.
No, so you need to be yourself.
You need to comment as yourself. Okay. Hey, Adair Palmer, congratulations. Now what this has got is both names, Adair Palmer, congratulations. You are now registered to win a 15-minute soul consultant. Okay, so what I want you to do, yep, it's working. Okay, let's go back to my.
So type in soul.
Yep.
Again. Yep, and then go to any page.
Okay, perfect.
Done.
So all I want to do is change the, go back to the widget, go back to NED Soul, up in the where the growth tools, NED Soul, and the auto response, where it's got settings, auto response, and where it says full name, click on, no, click on, yes, that way, there. We want to make it first name because otherwise it's too, now save, and that part should be done. All right, so now whoever's typed in soul, we will know, and they will be in the draw to win. Now, the other thing I want you to do, there's some other stuff I need to look at, but don't worry about that now because I have to run. But first, let's go to broadcasting. Broadcast down the bottom. Yeah. Now, new broadcast. Now, this is what we need to do for every single show that we schedule, whether we're having keywords or not. So, new broadcast on the right-hand side. And so we go, hi, XYZ, yep. And name, which is in those two brackets between the smiley face and the 637. I don't know why I get 637 characters, seriously, beyond me. All right, and now you can put I like to, here we go back instead of forward. Let's put you can do a smiley face behind the name or a wave. I like to have a wave, just to make it a little bit, you know, spruce it up a bit. Or you can have a heart, or you can have whatever you want. The wave is good.
Is that the wave there?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the wave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now you say, join us at, no, join Annie, or join Annie D, the Soul Consultant. And who else is going to be there? You and Theoni Rusianos. Today at 3 p.m. Today at, yeah, standard time to Actually, no, what I would do is I would actually put, before that, I would put, what's some of the keywords like the hypnotic language that would use, so that would bring people to Annie? So you'd say something like do you feel sometimes like your soul is hurting, or it's got a message for you and you don't know how to tap into it, or do you feel your soul may have a message for you, and you're not sure how to find out, and not sure how to listen to it, or hear what it's saying? Try to see. Yeah, this is it. You're on the roll. Yeah, tell you. Question mark. Yeah, join Annie D, Soul Consultant, at the only to find out for your chance to win, or to discover what your soul.
Discover how your soul speaks.
And
Soul Speaks is the name of her workshop.
Yeah, to discover how your soul speaks, and for a chance to win your own soul reading with it. Just put your own soul reading, your own free. Your own
well, if you win it, it's free, isn't it?
Yeah, your own free. Yeah, your soul reading with Annie. And then you put one lucky live viewer will be invited as a guest to have a reading live. Today's show. Okay. So is that a mini reading, or is it just a reading?
Well, if it's 5 minutes, it's not a full one.
Okay. All right.
I'll just say reading, to have a reading, and then it's as long as it is, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. So to have you must be at the show. You must be. Live.
You must be show
to win. No, that's not entirely true, because the winner was going to be drawn on Sunday. So let's just take that out. And we could say for replay viewers, comment soul in the broadcast for your chance to win. Now look at that. Win a 15-minute soul reading, or a soul reading. Yeah. Okay, now this is really cool. So then what we do is just scroll down, and
do I need to add a button?
Yes. Now what I want you to do is, you can click add button, and then you can go where it says new button number 1, go up there, and you can go watch show live, and then go to My Time TV Home on your tab.
Where's that?
Up on your Facebook tab. You need to go to Facebook. There's a lot of moving parts with this, but once you've done it a couple of times.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So click on the timestamp on that broadcast. And yep, copy that, go back to edit post, open website, enter URL, and now go down to action. And we're going to add a tag. You've already done the tag. It's Annie D, Soul Consultant. And now we're going to go add button again under the message.
Do I hit done or not?
Oh, yeah, sorry, hit done. And watch replay. And then we do the same thing, open website. And then we do action, add tag. It's a good thing to get into the habit of using tags because then you can see who's clicked on what. It's let's do Annie D replay. Oh, it doesn't matter because that means that they're just going to be there. There, that's it, Annie D, Soul Consultant. And done. And now the third button, just click on that. Register to win. Okay, so then open and enter the same URL. And then all roads lead to the broadcast, right? Add tag.
Can I ask, here where I add the tag,
Yeah.
if I add Annie D, that's not going to take him to the broadcast, that's going to take him to her page.
No, it's not. That's just a tag. What you've done is you've just, no, we don't, we want a different tag for that. We want to do Annie D competition register or something like that. Okay, so now we've got people who are, now you need to click on the two, go back to register to win to see if that actually registered. Did you, and now add tag. No, you need to go type in again, Annie D, register to win. And now you see down there, new tag. You need to add that tag, yeah, and now you're done. Yeah, so when it's a little green tag created. So now that's going to take you back, everyone's going to go back to the broadcast. But what that means is that if we go, we won't go to the audience, but when we do go, when people start clicking on it, we'll be able to see how many people and who actually clicked on register to win, and we can send them a link to the new broadcast when it's Sunday at 3. So I'll show you how that works. So where it says go next, click on go next. Now we want to send this to everybody, okay? So we can send it, you can probably send it now if you want to, or send it at 1 o'clock or 2, or I usually send my Friday Facebook.
It's at 3, so now I think it's too soon.
I like to send Friday Facebook fix. I usually send out about 20 past 9 or 9:30 for a 9:30 broadcast. If it's email, I usually send it out an hour ahead. But for this sort of thing, if people are live and they're on, like if people are looking at their phone, if they're actually on and they get a message pop up and it's right there, most of them will click on. But if it's not, if they've got to wait an hour, they've forgotten about it.
Yeah.
This is my theory, but I haven't tested it yet.
Yeah. So, that's cool. So schedule for later. Yeah. So you're saying schedule it for 2:55?
Yeah, you can do that, 5 minutes, or you can schedule it for 3 o'clock, or 2:55 or 2:57, give people a few minutes to, and if they're online. So there's different things that you can do. So say we're planning in advance, we won't do it with this because it's just going to get too messy, but if we're planning in advance, you can actually, and say you've got your own show and you're sending out emails with the links to your broadcast to your own people, you would do maybe 2 days ahead, then a day ahead, then the day of the thing by email, but not by chatbot, because that's just going to piss you off. So I'm not preaching at you. I know you get it, but
no, hang on, I had the wrong time.
Yeah. So that's 1:38. Now that's 2:58.
So that's 2:58. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and that's today. So you can apply that. Okay, now the other thing I want to share with you, that's going to go out when you click schedule message. Don't schedule it just yet. I want you to have a look at condition. So where it says plus condition, click on that. This is not, so when I want to talk to just code breakers, you can go opted in through, click on that. And then you can go, all right, so Annie D. Sol opted in. You can go, let's go, that's not the one we need to go. Just go back, it's a bit tricky, this one. Just click out of there, condition. Tags we're looking at, sorry. Go back, trigger happy. Tag is Annie D. register. Okay, so now what we do next week, no, we don't want that yet. Just take that off. And I don't know how, hang on, let's go how we get that off. I'm just showing you this because on Sunday, we're going to send the email to everybody who registered. You get what I'm saying? Or am I losing you?
So you've kind of lost me. So we do this after the broadcast?
Yeah, so just showing you now, this isn't part of the broadcast. We do this on Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
And this is why we...
So how do I unselect this?
I don't know. Just click out of it. See if we can undo that. All right. Now see where it says register to win. Click that. Okay. Now schedule the message. That's it. Da, da, da. Or as Darnie goes, whoa, yeah.
So now here's the tricky thing. Now I have to remember all of that when I schedule callers for tonight.
Oh, I go, yay. Now I have to run, and I won't have this. I'm going to end it now. I'm going to actually stop this, stop the recording. And thank you all for joining us and hanging in there for this long. We'll probably edit it down so it's not an hour and a half, but it is fairly long-winded and involved.
Well, and to remove the bits that I showed that shouldn't have been shown.
Oh, good.
Shown.
Stop recording. Yeah.
Now I've got to try and remember all of that.
Because I'm supposed to be down at Salisbury 8 minutes ago for a farewell.
All right.
If you get stuck, ring me and I'll talk you through it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if because there's